Just kind of take me through your night there. A huge night, 45 points. What was working for you?
Just putting emphasis on being aggressive. Felt like I wasn't aggressive in the first 3 games, and especially on the road. The back's against your wall, you got to be aggressive. So I just wanted to do that tonight, try to set a tone that way.
Bill Doyle, Worcester Telegram. Late in the fourth quarter and in overtime, Marcus Smart was on you. Was it a matter of fatigue why you didn't score down the end, or was he playing tough defense on you? Or
He's tough. You know, he's a tough guy. 45 minutes, you know, no excuse. You know, if I get the ball down there, especially having the night that I had, you know, I got to make it work. So I blame myself, you know, for not being aggressive down the stretch and putting the ball in the hole.
Mike Cobbinger, USA Today. Is it a challenge to follow up a performance like this when you lose and, you know, put up 45 points and get back to a groove for the next game?
So is it challenging?
Is it challenging? Yeah.
I think that it's a good situation. You know, we're going back home. Our fans will be into it. Our energy levels will be great. So sucks we didn't get a game, you know, on this road trip, but still got 3 games to get to, and we feel confident about it, especially going back home.
Chris Gasper, Boston Globe. Paul, was there an option for you on that last possession of regulation, and what was your view of that play and the way it went down without getting a shot off, really?
Well, no, Jeff, you know, had the opportunity to take a guy. You know, he had a good look. The ball slipped out of his hand, but the play was for him to be aggressive and try to make a play for us. You know, down the stretch, he did a great job of keeping us in it. Made some big shots down the stretch, so we trusted him to win a game for us.
Right-hand side, Paul.
Paul, Mark D'Amico, Celtics.com. You guys obviously led by 16 points during the third quarter. The Celtics have made multiple comebacks like this season. How cognizant were you guys of their history and ability to kind of make big second-half comebacks?
Yeah, maybe 2. You know, too much. I think we took our foot off the pedal. I think we maybe pressed a little bit, you know, to try to get them out of the game. But give them credit. They made a nice run. You know, they made a nice run. They made some good plays. Marcus Smart did a great job. Isaiah Thomas did what he do. So give them credit. You know, we had an opportunity to blow the game out, and we just didn't capitalize.
Mike Cobbinger, USA Today. You know, you guys have had really good teams over the past 8 years or so. A few years you've been there. Does it kind of get in your head at some point that you can't get over the hump? And is this hard when you have 2 emotional losses? Do you think it gets in your head at all?
No. We trust our group. We trust our team, trust our coach, organization, trust ourselves. I mean, so it's not going to get in our head. You know, we feel comfortable with where we're at and where we're going, and we're going to continue to press and work hard to get where we want to be.
Paul, Jared Weiss, CLNS Radio. You are the second player in the last 30 years to have 45, 13, and 4 blocks in the playoff game, Akeem Olajuwon being the other. Do you feel satisfied with your game tonight after how things turned out?
Did they win the game? They won?
I believe so. No, they lost.
Oh, they lost? Yeah, numbers, doesn't matter if it doesn't equal a win. You know, it would have been sweet, you know, if we could have got this win, but we didn't, so pretty much a wash.
Paul, back over here. I'm sorry. Just the team's record in overtime this year, including this game, is not good. Can you put your finger on kind of what it is about these extra periods that you guys are not executing?
Excuse me. Can't put my finger on it. You know, I think it's something as a group we have to figure out because we have lost some big games, you know, in overtime. So we have the guys to do it. You know, I think we're smart enough to figure it out, and hopefully we'll get over that hump.
Jake Fisher with Sports Illustrated. Paul, the Celtics threw a lot of different defenders at you. What exactly did Marcus Smart do differently from the other guys that gave you trouble?
Just guarded me at the right time.
Final question, Paul, then back to the room.
Hi, Mark Slimanov, GiveMeSport.com. It was discussed earlier, but with the way the crowd was really into the game, was really loud, was even being hard on certain players. How were you able to, one, block it out and have the kind of game you did, and did it affect you towards the end?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, you know, especially being on the road. Fans are booing you, talking to you the whole game. So it's tough to block it out, but throughout this course of this game, you know, I was just telling myself to stay focused. And I think our team was focused for the most part. And it was a stretch we just let it go. Lack of focus or lack of whatever execution. But the game is played in 48 minutes. You know, tonight was played in, what, 52? 53. Math sucks right now. But, you know, we just got to keep that focus throughout the whole game.
Thank you, Paul.